So the Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul fight just got wrapped up, and Jake Paul just got slimed the fuck out. Let's be honest here. That's really what it was. Everyone's seen the card. The fight just went down. Anthony Joshua knocks Jake Paul out with a right hand in the 6th round. Honestly, slimed him the fuck out. Honestly, this looks worse for Anthony Joshua to me because how do you not get him out within, I don't know, let's say the first couple rounds? Now, I see the argument that Jake Paul was running the whole time. I do see that argument. But again, Anthony Joshua is 6'6", 240 something, I think, something around there, with an 82-inch wingspan. You're not that physically gifted without knowing how to cut off that ring. I think what Anthony Joshua needed to do to get him out sooner was like cutting him off. That was a big thing that he needed to do. He was implementing that well later. I just think he was walking too head on in the early stages of the fight. He was just going straight up to him, not trying to cut him off in the ring. At least that's what it looked like to me. Jake Paul was having a really good fight later on in the fight, I would say. It was a little suspect early in the fight. He was taking a lot of dives, almost, it looked like. Just grappling, not really boxing with Anthony Joshua, which I get. Don't get me wrong. I fully get that. I wouldn't. If I'm Jake Paul, I'm doing the same thing. You need to make the fight dirty to have it be even for you. You need to fight dirty. You needed to make it not a clean fight. And that's what Jake Paul was doing for the first 5.5 rounds. And then he started opening up a little bit. He started throwing some haymakers. Anthony Joshua peep game was like, yeah, I'm on that. And then started really walking Jake Paul down. And that's when this fight started to get really out of hand, really bad for Jake. Now, what's next? Anthony Joshua called out Tyson Fury at the end of the fight. He's retired, buddy. Yeah, he's retired. I don't think he's going to come out of retirement to fight you, especially after only fighting Jake Paul. I don't think Jake Paul moves Tyson Fury to coming out of retirement. And then Jake Paul, he said in his interview he had a broken jaw, so he's probably going to have to take some time off after this fight. And what's next for him? He said he wants to go after the cruiserweight belt. I don't know how realistic that is. I think he needs to drop from heavyweight. Heavyweight, that is not what you need to be going for. You are not a heavyweight. You barely. I mean, you were making do with what you had, but you're not a heavyweight, gang. Go drop back down to cruiserweight. If that's your real goal is to go fight for the cruiserweight belt, get some cruiserweight wins under your satchel. Some real cruiserweight wins. Don't give me none of these retired legend bullshit. I need a real fight out of you, Jake. I need something to prove that you can actually hang with the big guys. But yeah, honestly, the whole card was fun. That women's fight was a snooze fest. I don't want to see women fights on. I don't want to see 12 round 3-minute women's fights. I'm sorry. Flame me, clown me forever, what you want. I don't want to see that. That just didn't go well. That Anderson Silva Tyron Woodley fight, early stoppage for sure. Tyron Woodley was getting back up. He seemed dazed, but what they were letting Jake Paul get away with compared to what Tyron Woodley got knocked out or TKO'd with, no, bro. Tyron Woodley looked more stable in that ring than Jake Paul did after that third knockdown. So I think that's an early stoppage. Anderson Silva did pick up the victory. So shout out Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva said he still wants to keep fighting at over 58 years old. You gotta respect it, honestly. Tyron Woodley, it's time to hang it up, brother. You have nothing left to give. You are not an asset to the sport. You are filler. You are a filler boxer, gang. It's time to hang it up. But no, yeah, this was a really good card. Actually, really good kind of pushing. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was kind of weak. That Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight kind of carried a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That women's fight, I'm sorry. I can't, bro. And then the Silva Woodley fight was really good. I did actually enjoy that, seeing two MMA legends boxing. It is kind of weird, especially two old retired MMA legends. It is weird to see them boxing, but the money was good enough. I get it. Fighting on a live stage on Netflix and a live crowd, yeah, you can't beat that, bro. Especially with that payday coming in. Silva probably saw that check, freaked out, and was like, "Yeah, just give me back in, brother." Uh, Brazilian accent be damned. But yeah, no. This is honestly, I rocked with the card. It was cool coming home from work. I'm not mad at watching it. It was fine. You got your money's worth out of it. You saw Jake Paul get knocked out. If that's what you really wanted, maybe your bet didn't hit because you probably picked him to get knocked out in the first 1 or 2 rounds. Who cares, bro? It was a fun night. Honestly, big fight feels. I was kind of nervous for the fight. I had nerves. And that's all you could really ask for when a boxing match like this comes around. So, yeah, honestly, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Just wanted to talk about the fight, the card, and all that. All right, Sonny Joe Ran. I'll see ya.